Hi, I'm Libby Gibson, Town Manager. Welcome to What's Going On in Town Government. For our visitors who may still be around and about, we have a very active town government, lots of volunteer efforts and lots of dedicated people that you might not see because they're kind of in the background. And for our residents, I try to let you know generally what's going on, highlights, and where you can get more information. So the big news of the week is we've started the Hummock Pond Road bicycle path construction. Go check it out. It's coming along fast. It looks, well, should I say it looks great? It doesn't look great yet. There's lots of brush cutting, and it really does kind of change what the road looks like, but it'll grow back.
Are they starting from town and then going towards Cisco?
They're starting from Cisco and coming in.
See, that's
so
what
it's I live in the area, so I can see the daily progress, but it's exciting, and we're very excited for it to be done. So we're going to be giving the board an update of the project every 2-3 weeks, and that's just the update for the board. There's like about weekly or more construction and site visits and stuff. The Island Fair is this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday from 10 to 5, Sunday from 11 to 4 at Tom Nevers Field. Very fun event. And the Maritime Festival is next weekend, the 22nd of September. So
is that at Children's Beach?
That's at Children's Beach, and they've got activities I think elsewhere too, but the main stuff is at Children's Beach. We had a bunch of different things. I won't go do. Also paving. There's some roads being paved too. Upper Main in town, Upper Main Street, and New Street in Sconset. So be aware of that. We had some public hearings. We had to change a manager for liquor license. We had a wastewater planning update. We have several wastewater items going on, and our consultant and our DPW director came in and gave an update. Very helpful. We also started our sewer planning work group this week. They're going to be meeting pretty regularly. The board adopted the special town meeting warrant for October 22nd. We reviewed a Mass Department of Revenue financial management report. They came in July, and basically town administration is going to be looking at it and making some administrative recommendations as a result of the recommendations in the report, and the board will still kind of consider it and mull it over. What else? Okay, next week is Public Hearing Wednesday. We have a ton of public hearings.
Oh, why?
We have public hearings. We try to limit them to one Wednesday a month.
Oh.
Some doesn't always work out that way, but for workflow purposes, that's what we try to do. So we've got a bunch next week. What
are public hearings for people who don't?
Public hearings generally tend to be required by statute hearings that have to be advertised in a newspaper of local publication, and/or there's not a requirement on the website, but we put it on there as well and post it as a public hearing for particular items. For example, telephone petitions require a public hearing. That's kind of an innocuous item, but it's required by law.
What's an example
like
of
an example of a telephone petition?
Or next week's?
Oh, we have several telephone petitions, which is why I thought of that one next week. Liquor license and entertainment license issues often require public hearings. Not everything, but many things. Regulations, if the board is going to be adopting regulations, a public hearing is required. Things like that.
All right.
We also are going to be getting a review from our solid waste consultant about some issues with the landfill, solid waste management update. The board asked a while back for us to give them a presentation about construction and demolition debris volumes. We're going to be doing that and talking a bit about the structure of the contract that the town has with its landfill operator waste options. So that's going to be the kind of big thing on the agenda. We tried to limit it to that, but these other things are on there too.
Have you noticed the way they're digging into the pile there, the hill? Have you looked in there?
No.
I mean, you can see.
I try not to.
But if you could actually walk in now and see, it's almost like a geographic or a geology.
Oh, it is.
You can
quite
see
interesting.
the
layers and
of
stuff.
what was thrown out.
Yes,
now.
you
very
can.
Interesting.
It is very interesting. If
I'm going to get up close. Maybe I'll bring the
thing.
camera and we can go look at some of what was there.
That would be cool.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would actually. It is.
You got the footage here. Yeah,
so you already said the part about the
well,
layers.
it doesn't matter. I can edit it in. So yeah,
Okay.
you know, that would be interesting, wouldn't it?
That would be very interesting. It's a really interesting project. Sort of a historical overview of it would be interesting. So the other big thing that happened this week, for town managers anyway, is we had our monthly Cape Cod managers meeting here. We have a Cape Cod Managers Association. All of the 15 towns managers on the Cape are part of it, as well as us. And the Vineyard is part of it, but they never go to anything. I don't know why they don't. I tried to get them.
Don't they
to
have 3?
one time.
They have 5?
They have 5 or 6 towns.
And none of them come here?
None of them come to the managers meetings.
Interesting. Not even on the Cape?
No, they don't go. But anyway, we are in touch with them from time to time about stuff. So there's a monthly meeting. It's in a different town every month. Obviously, it's almost always on the Cape, but we have the meeting here in September. Usually, our month is September. So we had, I think, 6 managers over, 5 or 6, and we go out to lunch. We have a lunch meeting. We have an agenda. Yesterday, we talked about there's a regional 911 effort going on the Cape that we're not part of. But they gave an update about that. We talked a little bit about e-permitting. There's a regional effort on that as well that we are a part of. We talked about, what else did we talk about? You know, there's some secret stuff we talk about, can't really say.
Okay.
Anyway, we just talk about town stuff.
Right.
And for town manager types, it's always so great to talk to other managers because they really know what you're into.
Sure.
Town management wise. So that was a very good meeting that we had. And other than that, we're gearing up for the budget for fiscal 14, operating budget plus capital requests plus the special town meeting that's coming up. I know the town clerk is really busy with all this election things. There's a recount today that I guess is actually happening in just about every town. I don't even know what it was for, not anything local. And the presidential election is coming up, and just lots of stuff going on. And it still seems kind of, I'd say, busy around here, which is good. The weather's been terrific.
Terrific. People are in town.
They are.
There goes the bus filled with tourists. Maybe, it's full.
Well,
Almost full.
Almost full.
That's
Which is
pretty
good. Yeah, we're happy to see that.
There's a lot to say about where we're at. But,
Yeah. So what else? What else is?
We're on 99.
Oh, Geno 99.
Yeah, we're there. But we're also on 17 until they put the other channel on. So.
Okay.
Okay, but we're 99.
Do we
Geno
have
99.
the official date or not yet?
Well, I'm there. I am on 99.
You're on both
you
for
can
the
go,
moment.
yeah,
Okay.
but it is 99. So.
Okay.
Other than that,
other than that, thanks very much. See you next time.